Hi, everybody. Welcome back to week 2 of our Human Behavior in the Social Environment 1 class here at Widener University. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Overall, you guys did a fabulous job on our week 1 discussion board. I really enjoyed watching your introductory videos and seeing your great level of engagement with each other on our discussion boards. So this week we have a pretty tall order. There's lots of wonderful information for you to view. We're going to be primarily focusing on the person and environment interaction perspective, as well as the social context of the family this week. So there's lots of different learning materials that include readings as well as multimedia sources, which are all included here. So you want to make sure that you navigate to the objectives, readings, and media page here that you're seeing on your screen and really carefully peruse all of those readings, the podcast, as well as the videos. So they will prepare you very well for your week 2 quiz, which we're asking you to take this week. So you want to make sure that you're paying meticulous attention to this week's learning resources here. So after you finish viewing and reading all of the learning resources, you want to come and click on our first discussion board post, which is the genogram activity. So what you want to do for your step 1 is to watch Me Familia. For step 2, you want to go through each of the following resources. The first thing that you want to do is navigate to the guidelines website. This site contains additional guidelines that will help you create genograms, ecomaps, and culturegrams. And it has some really fantastic step-by-step instructions and examples. So highly recommend that you spend a good amount of time looking through that guidelines website. The second thing that you want to do is navigate to the genogram symbols here at the Club Med website, which is provided for you here on our Engage platform. And the third thing, or great resources that you want to make sure that you pay attention to, is our Rogers textbook. So there are some good examples of genograms as well as ecomaps on pages 35 through 39. So step 3 of this assignment is to actually create your own genogram. So you're going to be drawing a genogram with at least 2 generations represented based on one member of the Sanchez family of your choice from the movie Mi Familia. So you want to make sure that you choose a family member that you're given substantial information about in the movie. So in this assignment, you're going to be highlighting any patterns that may show up across and among generations. So you can use your computer program to draw the genogram, or you can also just draw it the old-fashioned way with a pen and a piece of paper and just simply take a photo of your completed genogram with your telephone or any kind of electronic device. So for the 4th and final step of this genogram activity, you're going to upload the genogram as an attachment to your initial post. For the second part, it's going to include a narrative. So you're going to be discussing how family history, culture, and context affects the Sanchez family member that you chose. So you want to make sure that you're using specific information and examples from the movie. So in this narrative or discussion board post, you also want to describe any issues that you've encountered. Did you find this process easy or was it difficult for you? What did you learn that surprised you? And how do you think this kind of activity, doing a genogram, how do you think that could help a client? It's something that I utilize in practice frequently, genograms as well as ecomaps, to help clients have a deeper understanding of themselves and also their family of origin or their family of choice. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that after you complete this discussion board post that you're following up with at least one of your classmates, preferably someone who doesn't have any responses. And in that follow-up discussion board prompt, you want to be talking about what similarities and differences do you see among your own experience and that of your peers, and how does their experience completing this activity resonate with your own experience. So you're remembering that your initial post is due on Thursday and your follow-up response is due by Sunday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you're remembering that in this course, I do not begin grading until Monday. I want to make sure that I'm giving you every last moment to be able to complete your discussion board prompts. So after you finish that genogram activity, you want to then come and navigate to our week 2 check-in under this discussion board section here in regard to your older adult interview. So what we're going to do on this discussion board post is you're simply checking in on your older adult interview. So who is your interviewee? Why did you choose this person? And have you spoken with your interviewee and gotten verbal agreement to participate? When do you anticipate that this interview is going to take place? Do you anticipate any problems or barriers to completing this interview? If so, what are they? So this is not a formal discussion forum. You're not required to respond to your peers, but absolutely feel free to offer advice, suggestions, and ideas to one another. So you can also feel free to post any questions that you may have for me, your instructor, or to your peers as well. So you can just get that discussion started and contribute simply by clicking on adding on a new discussion topic here. So again, you are required to make a post, but you are absolutely not required to respond to classmates. But I encourage you to do so if you have some extra time this week and you're inclined. So your final assignment, or the final step that you want to be taking for our week 2 coursework together, is to be taking our week 2 concept quiz. So again, you're remembering that this week 2 concept quiz is due by Sunday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope that you are having a wonderful week, and as always, please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. Again, please feel free to call me by my first name, which is Eileen. I'm here to help you be successful in the course, and I look forward to seeing you on our week 2 discussion board.